welcome to 2019. This may be my first video. So I just wanted to say hi. I'm having some coffee right now. It's like first thing in the morning. Having some coffee. Kitty is right here. Kitty. Oh my goodness. Kitty, say hi. Say good morning. Yeah, so oh my goodness. All right, so I just wanted to kind of like spend the day with you guys and sort of, I'm gonna see if I can do like a semi-typical day, see if I can film it, because that, that's always a difficult part. All right guys, so for 2019, one of my goals is to really try to organize my time more, or organize it better, because operating from home, being involved in a few different things that I'm working on, and also trying to deal with a baby because I have a 1.5-year-old, it can be very overwhelming. And so I'm so glad that my mom got me this Christmas gift. Let me show you guys. Okay, so this is the planner that my mom got me for Christmas. It's so cute. 2019. And I have some things like jotted down in here for January. And what I really love about it is it has these really cool stickers, and you can use to sort of, just decorate your planner and do different things. So it's really cute. So as some of you may or may not know, I do photography. What I like is I like doing studio photography, event photography, and like stuff on the beach, things like that, like individuals or couples. But anyway, speaking of work, I just finished editing some photos for one of my clients. She's also a family member of mine. Kitty, see this is the raw, uncut footage. Kitty, what are you doing? Oh my goodness, Kitty. Anyway, yes, I just finished putting together her photo disc. I'm going to turn around and let you guys see it. Okay, so yeah, we did a shoot in the studio, and then I have all her photos on this disc right here, and she looks so beautiful. Okay, so I think I'm gonna go and get ready. Actually, before I start anything, what I'll normally do is go in my garden. So let's go check out the garden. All right, so it's like 2 o'clock in the afternoon right now. I haven't made it outside to the garden yet, but we are still going. Okay. Kitty has been running me ragged all morning, and I've been here on the computer trying to do some work. Okay, so right now I have to switch gears. I have some hair to do for other clients. So if you go to my YouTube, if you go to my Instagram page, it's at Lutheran Beauty. You will see pictures of like hair extensions, weaves, and frontals, stuff like that. And you'll see where I sort of bring them back to life. So like if your hair is busted, you don't know what to do with it, it's tangled, it looks bad, it's smelly, whatever, I can restore the hair. So I bring it back to life. Also, if you want the hair colored, I do that as well. So this is some hair that a client brought to me last week, and I'm gonna work on that today. Okay, so this is about 6 or 7 bundles of virgin Remy hair, and there's also like a closure in here. And so what I'm gonna do is bring this back to life, and I'll show you what it looks like once I'm finished, because I have to like wash it, condition it, and do all that good stuff. So I'll show you what this looks like once I'm done. Oh my goodness. Okay, so Dave stopped by just now. Say hi, Dave. Hey. Okay, I wanted to see your hair because you were natural and you went back to perm, and now you've been
a couple times.
Yes, a few times, and now come in the light. Okay, so now, how long have you been growing this out now? This time?
It's been 2.5 years, but at like 6 months I bleached all of my hair.
Yes.
And then so it's missing 6 months.
You've been clipping the ends.
Yeah, because the gold breaks off.
So turn.
We don't want broken hair. So you can see the gold, like, where's the gold?
I'm seeing like some of the
yeah, because it's not all even.
Baby, that is so cute. Okay, I love it.
Okay, you know. Grandma Shark. Grandpa Shark, doo 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 doo. Grandpa Shark, doo 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 doo.
Okay guys, so we're finally outside in the garden. I'm gonna take you out back, but I want to stop here. Hey, and I want to show you what I have growing in the planter. Okay, so this planter is mainly just cherry tomatoes. I do have some arugula springing up in here also. So I have some arugula down here. This is a little sweet basil tree. Okay, but it's mainly cherry tomatoes. So let me see if I can zoom in. Okay, like right here.
Yay! Not. Yay! Yeah, that's what we're doing though. We're doing this. I got my thing.
Garden. So what I'm growing in the garden is mainly arugula down here. I have two super wide rows of arugula. Also I have a tomato patch. It's mainly cherry tomatoes, but I do have a black crim tomato. Actually, I think I have three. Anyway, I have between 1 and 3 black crim tomato plants over here in this patch, and the rest are cherry tomatoes, basket cherry tomatoes, and I will give you a close-up of those. But I started the garden, I planted this out, the arugula must have been like around end of, okay, let me get this straight now. I started the tomatoes at the end of August, and they started to mature. The ones in the planter, they were maturing, and we were picking off of them by the end of November. The arugula, I planted these out. This would have been the early, like maybe the 1st of September, and within 21 days they were ready to cut. So we had mature arugula within 21 days. So by the end of September, we were cutting off of these 2 patches down here. And we've been cutting off them every day ever since, and it's just like more than we can even consume. I've been selling some, we've been eating some, we've been giving it away, and still, if you look at them, these are super thick and very mature. So the leaves used to be kind of small at first, like when they first matured after 21 days, it was like the baby arugula. Now we have like monster leaves. Some are still small, but we have a lot of very mature monster leaves. So I'll drop that in so you can see. But let's just go take a look around the garden, and yeah. Oh, I also have sweet peppers, and I'm going to show you those over here. So the sweet peppers, that was a little more tricky. I had a problem where I planted these. At first, when I transplanted them, they're down here. When I first had transplanted these sweet pepper trees, they were not doing very well. The transplants were very healthy, but the area that I planted them down here was getting too much sun. It was getting that blazing afternoon sun, and so they struggled for a long time, but they did catch themselves, and now they have some nice sweet peppers on them that are doing very well. Okay, so I would say I sort of really got into gardening about a year ago. This is when I got a piece of property, and not this backyard garden, but a separate property, and I got that cleared down, and I planted some trees on that. So on that property, I have like papaya, mango, dilly, watermelon, pumpkin, and some other things planted on that property. But with the spot that I'm living at now, I wanted to plant some garden vegetables and things that would require much more care. I didn't want it to be too far away from me. And so that's why I have the arugula and the tomato, things that you have to sort of keep close to you and be caring for a lot, like every day basically. And so I decided to plant those right here in the backyard where we are now. Like I said, I got to the gardening about a year ago. This garden here with the tomatoes and the arugula and the sweet peppers, I also have a pumpkin vine over there, but I'll show you all of that. Like I said, this garden was started at the end of August 2018, and it's now January 2019. And like I said, we've been cutting off of the arugula since the end of September, and we've been harvesting cherry tomatoes since the end of November, first week of December. Yeah, and so what really inspired this was when when I'd gotten that the piece of property and I planted the trees on that, and just clearing it down and planting, it really sort of developed a green thumb, which is still developing because I'm just learning. But I've it sort of inspired me to want to grow things, to want to grow my own food. And so like right now we eat out of the garden every single day. We put if we before the tomatoes were ready, we would just have the arugula. Now we're having like the full salad out of the garden just about every day. And so a part of that journey and the inspiration for wanting to grow my own food is for, of course, for to be healthier, to live a healthier life, which is a work in progress. But I wanted to mention it on this channel because that is a big part of having healthy hair and healthy hair growth. You really have to be eating nutritious food, preferably things that are grown locally, and best of all, things that you are growing yourself. And so having the food right in the backyard has really done a lot for my health, my family's health, because being able to eat fresh greens, fresh tomatoes, all of that stuff every single day and not having to pay a dime for it has really been a blessing. And I would encourage you to start your own garden. It's really not as hard as it looks, because I thought gardening was very hard. But now that I've gotten into it, I realize that it really isn't so hard, but you do have to love it. And I think once you start and you see something actually growing, it inspires you to continue doing it. There's a real sense of satisfaction that comes from growing your own food. So we're going to take a little walk around the garden now that I've yapped your ear off. Okay, so this is just sort of an overview of the garden. So over to the left is the tomato area. I tried planting these about 24 inches apart, which still wasn't enough. So the next time I'm going to plant them at least 3 to 4 feet apart, because they branch out and spread out so much that you really need the space. And then here in the middle, this is the arugula patch. That's separated into 2 sections with a little walkway in between. And then over here is the little sweet pepper patch. So let's just go in for a closer look. Okay, so here in the tomato patch, it's mainly basket weave cherry tomatoes, and they're so beautiful the way that they grow. They grow in this basket weave formation, and these are going to be really beautiful as they start to ripen. I can't wait to see what they look like. So this whole patch is mainly the basket cherry tomato, and then over here I have a black crim. And I have picked off of this tree already. These are still filling out, but you can see how nice and big these are. They're going to be really good. And this tree actually has a good many tomatoes on it. I'm trying to find some. Okay, and then these are the same basket, the basket weave cherry tomatoes. Okay, then we come through here, and you see the arugula is looking a little scraggly. I need to prune these back. Okay. But you can see over here These trees are very young and they put out some nice little sweet peppers, even though the trees are very, very young. Okay. So, and I've already picked a few sweet peppers from this patch. I think I've gotten about maybe about 3 or 4 so far. Okay, so down here is the lonesome pumpkin vine. It's looking very healthy. So hopefully this produces something. Yes. Yes.
My bad driving.
Don't. You are this close.
Well, I was planning on stopping.
Okay, so Kachi just came by. This is my illustrious cousin. Say hey.
Hey.
Okay, now I want them to see your hair.
Okay.
Because this is absolutely gorgeous. Absolutely gorgeous. So Kachi came to me and I braided the front section and then she did the back. Okay. So let's show them the back first. Turn around. So the back is shingled and this is the front or the tops of your head. Okay. No. And just showing you like the pattern. So it's very it's definitely African Fulani tribe type of braid pattern. Now what I really love about this cut are the beads. So tell me about the beads. I know some are store-bought, but then the other ones you actually made
Yes.
yourself. So tell me about that. Tell them because I already know.
Yes.
So tell them about the beads.
Okay, so let's get a little close up there. The longish ones right here are seeds from a tree called Pontiana.
Okay, so these are Ponciana seeds. These are just regular store-bought beads.
Yes,
And then
these ones here.
the round ones. Then you have
See,
those
I
mixed.
Drilled a hole.
Kachi, how close are you gonna get?
Real close. And I slide them on.
So you have so some are horizontal. So these ones, let's hold it like this.
Just on how you drill. I drilled them. Yeah.
So these are horizontal, and then at the very tip, you have it drilled at the top, so it'll hang down in a vertical. All right, so I'm here doing some work. I'm just trying to clear off some of my SD cards because they are so full. I can hardly record even like a 5-second video. So I'm just clearing those off, and I got this extra sweet surprise. My husband just came home from work and he brought me a bowl of conch salad. Now, if you're from the Bahamas, of course you know what this is. But if you're not, this is it's a Bahamian delicacy. It is would it be a crustacean? Anyway, it's sort of like a sea snail, a huge snail type of thing. Anyway, you can look it up. It's conch. And I absolutely love conch salad. This is like a treat you'll get like on the weekend sometimes. And so he just came home and brought me a bowl. And so I'm here like munching this down. Hold on. Okay, so there it is. I don't usually get orange in mine. And it's like lime. All right, good morning. So it's the next day and I wanted to update you with the hair that I was working on. So I showed you a bag of hair yesterday that was totally jumbled up, tangled, looking crazy. So I just want to show you like what it's looking like now. I'm in the process of, it's already washed and dried and everything, and now I started curling it. So let me just show you guys. Okay, so you remember yesterday this hair was all jumbled up in a bag and tangled and just crazy looking. So right now this hair has already been conditioned and dried. I still have to curl this, but you can see over here where this is already curled. Let's turn this around. Okay, and it's so soft. It's already curled, and I'm just going to package this up and you'll see what it looks like once it's already been packaged. But yeah, I'm going to finish these up now. lunchtime. I'm about to do a salad. I got a lot of stuff out of the garden. So this is my lunch, guys. I have a fried chicken breast with onions. I fried this down with some onions, just in a little bit of garlic butter. And then over here is the salad straight out of the garden. I have arugula in this. My very first black cream tomato that I picked a few days ago. I have some cherry tomatoes in that, and some croutons. So yes, trying to eat healthier. I know this looks like a lot, but it's just one chicken breast and a really big salad. Okay, so I have Q here with me. Say hey, Q.
Hey everybody.
Okay, so now we just came out of the garden getting some stuff. Q, show me what you have.
Okay, so we have from Candy's Garden, we have a black cream tomato. Black cream tomato. We have some basil. What'd you say, Bush? We have some basil. We have a handful of arugula. Nice and peppery. Nice. And lastly, we have, did you say this was sweet?
It's a sweet pepper.
And then we have sweet pepper. All from Candy's Garden.
Yes.
Here in Eleuthera. Organically grown.
That's right. So eating straight out of the garden. I love it. I was just telling her I had a salad for lunch, and it felt so good not having to pay for any of it. I know it's healthy. It's good for me. I'm getting all those nutrients.
Yeah.
And yeah.
And Candace is going to help me get my garden together.
Yes.
Starting summer 19.
Yes.
Absolutely.
Okay, so what are you going to do with this? This is going to be for breakfast
so
tomorrow.
this is tomorrow. So we leave the island tomorrow. We're going to start the day with a healthy breakfast. So we're going to have some eggs from Maryland, from the Hardy Mile Farms up in Hatchet Bay. And then we're going to have some grits from Hatchet Bay. What's the name of the place in Hatchet Bay?
Twin Brothers?
Down. We're going to have some grits with cheese from Hatchet Bay. And then it's going to all be accompanied by salad from Candy's Garden.
Yes.
Yep. So.
Okay, cute. I'm going to miss you guys.
Miss you too. See you guys in April.
Yes.
Come on, Kitty. Come say hi. Come. Come on. There you go. You got it.
Oh no.
Say hi, Mommy.
No.
Oh no. What happened? What happened?
Kitty is playing right off.
Yes, hello?
All right, good morning, guys. So right now I'm in Savannah Sound. Q and Zeke, my friends from New York, they're leaving today, but they're building over here, and we wanted to just check on the property, check on the building before they left. So let me just bring you guys with me. Yeah.
And then in the bathroom, you have two of the slim windows against it. The front here is going to have a big double door. Whoa. Put that down, put it down. Turn around. Turn the other way. These right here, the tow truck broke. These wheels are supposed to hold up, each one is supposed to hold up 1,200 pounds. This one I can spare too.
Kitty?
Let's get this
She said Bella?
Not really.
She tries.
Yeah.
Sitting glass?
Yes?
Oh, I'm sorry. You're supposed to have that hidden
Okay,
glass.
so Candace, let me take one as well.
Yes.
Come on, Kitty, let me take it. The front door, right? There's going to be two doors. So you open the front doors, right? Dramatic. Okay, and then this area here is going to be the dining area. So the dining area is going to start from this wall, and it'll probably go back
Right there.
to about right here,
Okay.
right? And then the kitchen starts, right?
No, kitchen starts. Move like 2 feet,
Okay.
and then the kitchen starts.
Okay, so then the
Right
kitchen
here.
starts.
So let's duck under.
The kitchen
Yeah,
starts
listen,
here.
right on that wall, right on this, the kitchen starts. Right here.
Okay. So then
That way.
the kitchen is here,
You're gonna have a
right?
Sweetie, watch your feet.
Yeah, watch your
Where you
feet,
stand.
Candace.
Yes.
Okay. So the kitchen is here. The kitchen goes all the way back to about right.
You,
Yeah.
watch your feet.
Oh, okay.
I'm telling you watch your feet, but you're not looking.
Okay, sorry. So the bathroom starts about here, Candace.
Okay.
Alright. So this area here is the bathroom. And then you turn here, and then this is the downstairs bedroom.
Okay. So.
Alright? And then there's going to be 2 French doors that's going to open up off the downstairs
come out
bedroom.
back.
To come off for the deck, yep. And then there's going to be a nice big barn door here. A sliding barn door. You know what I mean?
Yes.
Go back and forth. And then upstairs is the loft.
Out into the living room.
Yep, out into the living room. And
So this is the downstairs bedroom, you say?
yeah, this is the downstairs bedroom. And then upstairs, the loft is 1 bedroom. So the bedroom is here. This is the bedroom here. And then this corner over here is going to be like a small, like little reading nook area. And then back here is the bathroom. And then upstairs, there's a double door. So when you walk through the door, you came in through the door this way, right? As soon as you came into the door, it was a little couch. You turn this way. You walk maybe about 3 feet. And then she had a shower. She has a standalone shower. So she had a really pretty like shower, right? And then you walked maybe 2 or 3 feet over. Then you had the bed, and then it was a small bathroom with just a toilet and a sink. And then you move over a little bit, and then that's the whole outdoor patio area. It was really. She just straight dug up my nose, Zeke. She dug up my nose and laughed, and started laughing about it.
So we walk into the water.
I'm telling you, like as if you didn't grow up here. But I almost fell the other day.
Hugh, this is so beautiful.
I want to get some stairs built into the
Into the
you know,
rock.
here? Yeah, into the
Yes.
rock. Yes, put along nicely, guys.
Yeah, the wilts and the curves.
Now, what is this? This one here?
Those are wilts.
Okay, and the curves look like what? They're bigger.
They're bigger. They're more. How do the curves look now? They're shaped kind of like a rounded rectangle.
Rudy, let her put her feet in the water.
Opening right here.
No. Yeah, somewhere down that way. Yep, all the way at the end. Yeah. Okay. Is that good?
Yeah, go on, kitty. Hey, Muncher.
Kick. Ow!
Alright guys, so I'm going to end the vlog here. I hope you enjoyed this. If you did enjoy the video, make sure to go back and click on some of my previous vlogs and all my tutorials. I think you'd really enjoy them. Also go ahead and hit that subscribe button and make sure to turn on the notification bell so you never miss an upload, okay? It should be right down there or right up here somewhere, okay? And I love you guys. Thank you so much for watching. Make sure to go back and check out some of my previous videos if you are new to my channel, and I will see you guys in the next one, okay? And leave me a comment down below. It really helps me out, lets me know if this is the type of thing that you guys like. So leave me a comment down below, hit that like button, and I will see you guys in the next one. Bye.